What's up, family? I just want to quickly have you think about something. In this system, nothing is what it appears to be. And when we get on the subject of rituals, witchcraft, and particular practices of the supernatural, this system has perfected how to move in plain sight. When we talk about medicine, we have seen men cure diseases, illnesses through certain modalities where the medical establishment has only band-aids. And we're talking like AIDS, we're talking herpes, we're talking cancers, we're talking blood diseases. We have seen men and women develop cures for things that we were told that are incurable. But we must understand, if men were able to cure these diseases and illnesses, that the system had already knew how to do the same. But there are rituals that are practiced in blood, such as the procedure of dialysis, when you have open heart surgeries or replacement of organs. I wouldn't say I've done like the research to be able to pull this out, but I understand enough about this system and their practices where they don't do anything for nothing. It's just like the court systems. The court systems verify that you are idiot and you are unable to govern yourselves. And this is why they have to have a court system. When you don't pay for your children or take care of them, and you have to go to court. When you have child protective services, all these services are services that prove you are stupid and you cannot self-govern, and you need a mommy and daddy to govern you, to govern over you. Government was not built to do the things that it does, but it serves many purposes in it becoming God and you worshiping it as such. There are many people who practice in this system, and this is the key you have to understand, is that you practice. They didn't have to tell you to practice. you took the initiative to practice without even realizing what you're practicing. When you go to school and get a degree, you get a master's degree. Why master? What did you master? Can you go out and master something? As you can see, you have people who have doctorates and masterate degrees in economics. And the world is fucked up. You have people who master defense. The country still is in peril. Look at the things that people supposed to be masters in nutrition, and everything or most things in the supermarket are poisonous. Practicing killing you softly and slowly through food, through medicine, through practices that you willingly go out and do all on your own. These are the ways of this system, and practicing sacrificial practices and practicing witchcraft through food, restaurants, entertainment, music. And because we have been coerced into believing that it's just hocus pocus, that like in the movies, they are able to nullify our responsibility to ourselves and how we should behave and move. We, as you see, become reckless. We are willing to murder, kill, steal, get high. We are willing to work ourselves to death. We are willing to create billionaires, trillionaires through our money, and then be poor, be hungry, be jobless, be unable to take care of your family. The world is set up at particular junctures of sacrifice, different levels of sacrifice, different practices of witchcraft. I know it all may sound a little crazy, but it is what the system is able to feed off of, because you willingly participate in these practices that may save your life. And so when it's saving your life, you're not saying, man, that's evil, or that's some sort of practice, or when they're taking out an organ out of your body and you don't get that organ back, and you go, well, I don't really care because I didn't need it. But when they're able to keep it, there are practices that go on. I believe there were certain laws that were put in place when you leave an organ in the hospital for 3 days at one time. It was considered abandoned. So when it's abandoned, then they can take it. Like there are certain laws in place, even with this whole money system when they're about to flip over the money into cryptocurrency. Before they did that, they, in 1933, took all the gold and silver, right, from the people. But they had to give remedy in doing that, where when you have bills, there is a way to discharge those bills, be it medical, be it a house, be it a car, and there's certain procedures that you have to go through to be able to discharge that debt. Part of the agreement and what they move in is universal law. And so they may do things and we go, oh, they're evil, they're this, and they do some evil shit. But they also present a remedy in the things that they do. And they also tell you. They tell you through commercials, through film, through music. And again, because there's this entertainment piece is connected, and there's not a professional there saying, well, this is real. We go, oh, it's just entertainment. That's not happening. When you look at commercials are beating you in the head when you see people smiling, dressed nicely, funny, or in some compassion of emotion, pushing a product. You never see money. Never. You never see nobody pay for nothing. You never see money come into the shop. But they're talking to you when they do that. They're speaking to your subconscious. And you go out here and you create millionaires without even thinking about it. Imagine if we were collective as a people and we took care of ourselves. Imagine if we took care of our children like we take care of these millionaires. Imagine if we took care of our families like we take care of these billionaires. Imagine if we took care of our affairs like we take care of these trillionaires. All that is your money you're watching in action. Through your credit cards, through your jobs, through your good times, through your things that hold no value and that depreciates, that you can't turn around and sell it for the same price that you brought it for. That's a level of stupidity. But there's energy drawn from those behaviors. When we eat out, there's energy drawn from that. And we associate it like, hey, I'm just going to eat out because I'm hungry. But in that practice, you are giving corporations millions upon billions of dollars. And they're giving you what? Things that are making you healthier, things that are curing you, things that have you be a better person performing from the inside out. Everything that we perceive, if you think about a drug an alcohol treatment center. Where do your kids learn about drugs? On television. With some of the major, no, I'm sorry, pharmaceutical is one big industry with various products that they teach you to self-medicate. Because understand, when people are using drugs, they're self-medicating. They're usually in some type of pain. It could be physical or it can be mental. When this system made weed illegal, all the people who smoke weed are like ecstatic. Because a system that has locked you up, a system that has told you you can't make any money selling weed, that weed is a gateway drug. Now, when they're able to make a profit, everything's good. You have to be able to govern yourself much better. You have to be able to stand 10 toes down and understand what you are supposed to be doing for yourself. You have rap music was anti everything, anti-government, anti-establishment, anti-everything. They wasn't fucking with nobody. Now, 2022, what do you got? You got rappers in everybody's face, shaking everybody's hand, smiling,